IPD as a delivery method. Early lessons learned, practices to consider. Following are lessons learned from an integrated project delivery experience. While these are based on a true IPD contract for Level 3 collaboration, these principles can be incorporated into other teaming agreements. First, team behavior is crucial for a successful IPD contract. Second, clear communication is necessary. Third, a scoping exercise should be conducted at the beginning of the project. Next, as project phases are evolving, find ways to leverage the traditional project phases. BIM enhances IPD. Early involvement of trade contractors and suppliers is beneficial to the project, and an independent judge is sometimes used in determining how well the team met the project goals.
So, advantages and opportunities of integrated project delivery. So, first, advantages of IPD delivery method. One of the most fundamental advantages of IPD is the ability for all parties to present and involved with a project from the earliest design phase. IPD is designed to encourage behaviors that lead to an exceptional project. And an owner that self-funds a project has great freedom in how the project is structured. So some of the disadvantages and the risks associated with IPD. First, an owner that uses borrowed funds may be significantly constrained by the lender requirements. So if an owner is having to borrow money to construct a project, sometimes those lenders will put requirements on that. They also a lot of times would like to see what they are actually lending their money for. They like to have designs well developed before they decide whether they're going to fund a project or not. Lenders may have little understanding of IPD and may demand hard pricing or may impose contract terms that preclude an integrated approach. This is because IPD is a relatively new project delivery and a lot of people do not understand it. IPD requires a sophisticated and capable client. So in IPD, the client is very involved in all decision making. So the character of the organization, its ability to make decisions, its tolerance for risk, and its internal and external regulations all affect the party's ability to fully engage in IPD. And the ability to implement IPD can be limited by corporate compliance rules that may require competitive bidding estimates. For example, public procurement laws, public perceptions, and other limiters. IPD projects. So project size. Research has shown that large-sized projects and medium-sized projects are better fit for IPD than smaller-sized projects. In terms of project type, research has shown that IPD would work well with all types of projects, but the top 3 appropriate project types for IPD implementation are healthcare, civic government buildings, and industrial. These are followed closely by education, commercial, infrastructure, and transportation projects. Residential and cultural projects were found the least appropriate project types for IPD. These results infer that IPD is believed to work best on projects that are large, unique, or that require substantial coordination. Industry issues that are fueling the integrated project delivery trend. So there's a convergence of forces seems to be moving the AEC industry in the direction of integration based on economics, productivity, and nature of current owner design requirements. These include 1, a shift towards globalized work processes. Number 2, the need for increased productivity and low margins. Number 3, the demand for sustainability. And finally, the increasing complexity of buildings themselves. Owners who have used IPD have experienced the following benefits: increased process efficiency, reduced risk of litigation, improved construction quality, improved sustainable building performance, and reduced construction costs. The biggest drivers for wider IPD use among owners are schedule, cost, and quality. The top obstacles for wider IPD use among owners are concerns about the team members not performing and the contract terms. IPD benefits. So practitioners who have done IPD projects select it as the best delivery system for these benefits. According to architects, there's an improved communication between team members. There's less need for value engineering. There is improved sustainability building performance and improved client satisfaction. According to contractors, there's an improved communication between team members, improved quality, increased process efficiency, and improved productivity. Practitioners who have done IPD projects select it as the best delivery system for these drivers. So architects, there's an improving the quality of the building, and it's an owner mandate. According to contractors, the IPD is owner mandated, and there's a flexibility to pursue innovative approaches. According to owners using integrated project delivery, the obstacles considered highly impactful on its wider use are: first, there's risk of other team members not performing. There's challenges in the shared risk-reward contracts, and then the higher cost of contracts. According to architects, top obstacles preventing wider use of integrated project delivery: first is owners unfamiliar with the IPD process. Number 2, lack of owner interest in delivery system. And then after that is lack of good standardized construction documents, and there's a higher cost of contracts. The top obstacles preventing wider use of integrated project delivery according to contractors: first is owners unfamiliar with IPD. And then second is lack of owner interest in the delivery system, as well as lack of good standardized construction documents. Impacts of integrated project delivery system on project costs. So few architects and contractors report cost savings on IPD projects. In terms of construction schedules, 76% of owners have experienced reduced schedules on IPD projects. 25% of architects and contractors who have used IPD consider it the best delivery system for reducing construction schedules. In terms of sustainability and quality, 80% of owners report that IPD has improved sustainable building performance and construction quality on their projects. 50% of architects and 20% of contractors find IPD contributes to project sustainability. Communication between team members: 50% of architects and 33% of contractors think that IPD is the best system to improve communication among team members. Owner satisfaction: 50% of architects and few contractors say that IPD is the best delivery system for increasing client satisfaction. Productivity: 33% of architects and contractors selected IPD as the best delivery system for improving productivity. Process efficiency: 88% of owners have had process efficiency improved on IPD projects. And nearly 50% of architects and 33% of contractors select IPD as the best delivery system for improving process efficiency. In terms of risk of litigation, 25% of architects and contractors report that IPD is the best delivery system for reducing risk of litigation. Reducing the need of value engineering: 56% of owners find that the use of IPD reduces the need for value engineering, while 50% of architects select IPD as the best delivery system for reducing need of value engineering. In terms of change orders, 76% of owners experience reduction in change orders on their IPD projects, while 29% of architects find IPD as the best delivery system for reducing change orders. This concludes Lecture 6, Integrated Project Delivery System.